Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be a general collective reading. It is also going to be timeless for my fire signs, for my Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. This is for you. When you run across this reading is when you're supposed to receive this message, and just know that all messages will not resonate with everybody. With that being said, any information about Sage Company is in the description box, fire signs. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Lucky. All right, fire signs. So the energy here is saying that you guys are going to be receiving some type of news, some type of information that you've been waiting to hear about. A lot of you guys have been putting in the work, manifesting the type of life that you want, the things in your life that you want, and now is the time to start seeing those things come into your reality. I do have Aries energy showing up here, so you're in your element here, Aries, or this message may be specifically for someone who has Aries as their sun, moon, or rising sign. Nonetheless, fire signs, as the collective, I really feel like that you've been working hard, fighting for this lifestyle, fighting for these changes, and now these changes are beginning to happen. Now, for some of y'all, there is so much going on in so many different opportunities that it's hard to focus on what you want to conquer first, per se, fire signs. But I know for some of my fire signs, you've been focusing too much on feeling lack or loss instead of focusing on putting that energy out there of abundance. Maybe you've been having some financial constraints or restraints, and you are focusing more on that than the blessings at hand or what you do have and what you've been able to do. So take that focus or that energy away from the things that you don't have, for feeling like you're going to keep losing out, or you don't have enough, and that type of energy. Move away from that, because you are manifesting so much stuff, and you're going to find out that these things are on their way, even if it's one by one. The things that you have been putting that energy out there for is finally going to be coming into you. This is like the time. This is your season now, okay? So, and as it may be, we'll be entering into Aries season soon. So, let's just say in that season, starting Aries season, is when things are really going to be looking the best for you, fire signs, okay? Let's put that out there. So, for some of you guys, it's been taking a lot of elevated thinking for you to get to this point, or for the things that you've been hoping for, wishing for, praying for, to come in, to finally see it. There's like levels to what you've been doing to make sure that you create this for you, for your life, okay? But I do know this, it's not anything that will be easily taken away from you once you start having those things, because you're going to stand firm in why you did what you did to get where you are. You're going to stand firm on what you believe in and how you created these things for you in your life. It's like nobody is going to sway you. This energy is like nobody is going to sway you from anything that you're going after, okay, fire signs? But just know, stay out of that energy of focusing on what you don't have and focus more on what you do have, okay? Yep. Fire signs. So I feel like some of y'all are willing, or some of y'all have been patient in not only not knowing what it is that you want to manifest, but putting that energy and action behind that. And because of that, when this season begins, okay, things will come at you pretty fast, and it may be hard to focus on what is more important to you to have, because you may have several things on your plate where it felt like a once in a lifetime opportunity for you, and that if you don't act on that, like at that moment, fire signs, that you may lose out. But what you don't know is all of these things that are for you will be for you, okay? So you're not going to be able to mess this up. You're not going to be able to do that, okay? So don't get to worrying. Don't get to stressing yourself out. I feel like some of you guys are manifesting stronger relationships and strengthening relationships. Some of you guys may be in a position where you got to make a decision on the type of relationship that you actually want, whether you want this just to be a partnership, an actual relationship, if you want to seal the deal, make this into a marriage, if you want this to just be a friendship, whatever it is, strengthening those. But there's going to be a decision have to be made around that as well, okay? Some of you may be dealing with, or this other person that's involved in this may have Gemini in their sun, moon, or rising placements, okay? So if you are dealing with this Gemini person and this is your situation, then know that this message is specifically for you as well. But know that some of you guys may have a decision to make in regards to what type of relationships you want in your life in this season. And it's going to be conflicting to what you're going to have going on, because I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be so focused on those more material type things that you have manifested, than really being heavily into the emotional side or the emotional realm of things, okay? I really feel like there's a lot of people who have money on their mind. Their mind's on their money, their money's on their mind, and that's the focus. For others of you, I do pick up the energy of when I said that elevating in different levels, and some of you guys are doing it spiritually. Some of you guys are healers, and that manifesting is on the realm of your spirituality, and you are going to be doing more things that are going to elevate you there spiritually as well, okay? So I do pick that up. Let's go ahead and get some more clarifying cards. because this season will be the season for you guys, and this is where the things that you manifested will be coming in. Just know that a lot of alignment is going to be taking place as well, so that's going to help out for those of you who are on your spiritual journey, and that you will have those alliances in place as well, okay, for you at your disposal, okay, because this is a season where things are going to be working out and showing up for you, okay. So thank the Aries season. I mean, it's soon. It is soon. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Alright, so again, there is going to be a little bit of time that you're going to have to wait, and you are patiently waiting for that, okay? For those who have to determine what type of relationship you want, I do feel like that this is more of who you going to actually have as your partner, and if you are going to be in more committed monogamous like relationships, and how committed that these relationships are going to be, okay? I know some of you are afraid to enter into this at a different level because of past disappointments and loss and heartache and and stuff like that. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your decisions. Your decision is your decision. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot that you've been going through in regards to that. So don't make a decision out of haste. Take your time with that is what I'm getting from that. For those on your spiritual journey, intuition is on point. Your gut feelings and you being able to, some of you guys are able to see into a little bit of what's to come and to happen. So that may be strengthening the time that you've been spending alone to manifest and empower and strengthen and grow and elevate is paying off. And know that, again, what you decide is what's best for you. So keep it at that. Don't worry about trying to include people on your decisions and your plans, because not everybody is going to see your vision and your dream the way that you are. But just know that Aries season is when everything is going to begin. I'm just giving you a time frame. Here we go. Aries season is when it's going to kick off. All right. How y'all feel, fire signs? Let's see. Everything's looking good, but somebody has a decision to make around a relationship, okay? And that relationship could involve a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising placement, okay? I know that it feels like that you are so conflicted because, again, it does have something to do with the past heartache and disappointment and loss. And so this could be a situation where this person is given another chance and they may have blown even their second chance and you're trying to figure out what you want to do. Or this could be something like totally new, and because of what has happened in the past, you're not sure if you want to take this any further or you want to try to keep it the way that it is. But unfortunately, that other person may not be looking at the time frame of what you're figuring is what they figuring. So yep, be careful of manipulation regarding this, okay, fire signs, and making this decision about this relationship, because they may be trying to make it to where you know the situation that you've been through, okay? And so when people know your vulnerability, where you're vulnerable at, and they know what to target, They, if they're, especially if they're on their way out, they know when to pull what, and they know what your weaknesses are, and so that's what they would target. So be careful of being in that situation and making the wrong decision based off of this manipulation or these mind games. Okay. Also, stay firm in what you believe in. Okay, because they may not be trying to see things the way that you see it, but you know exactly how you feel. You know what you believe. You know, you got your receipts for this. Okay, so just be careful moving forward. Some of you are actually in the healing stages, or knowing that you're going to have to get over that, and you know that this is going to be a part of what you're going through or what you're about to go through. So you're trying to figure out strategically how you want to get that done. Okay, so you're trying to put the pieces together, put it all together, work it all out, and do what it is that you're going to decide that you're going to do. All right. So this really looks good for my fire signs, okay? Uh, Strengthening spiritual capabilities and abilities, and leveling up on that, and your material life is going to level up, and it just really, really looks good. And relationships are going to get better. Things are going to really be aligning for you, okay? Somebody is watching over you. Ancestor, guide, somebody is with you, okay? Person who has to go through this decision. Some of the stress and some of the worrying may be about your safety. I feel like that they're saying that you are protected, regardless of what your decision is going to be, okay? I'll try to get one more here, fire signs. All right. So again, let's do it like this. So I've already touched on the protection part. I believe you're going to be, it feels like you're going to be okay. All right. And it feels like where some of your worry is you're not going to have to worry, or is to say don't worry. Release your fears. That's going to that will hinder you from moving forward, whether this is in your relationship, spiritual journeys, or whatever that is, whatever can give you any type of blockages or obstacles, stop you, make you second guess things. Release that so you can walk into your season, okay, of receiving, open enough to receive everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Figure out how to focus on this, okay? Because when it come in, it's gonna be coming in, okay? And you're gonna have to do some juggling. You're gonna have to do some moving around, and some tabling some stuff, and putting more important order of importance, okay? But it's all there for you to have, okay, fire signs. And in this Aries season is when you are going to be thriving. This is your season. Just watch it happen. Watch and wait. And so that's what I have for my fire signs. We're going to do this again. So if nothing resonated with you, come back next week. We'll do it again. Thank you for your support. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment if you feel comfortable, because I like to know who this is resonating with and how it has. So if you're comfortable with doing that, do that as well. But this is your season. I was going to say Leos. Fire signs. This is your season, so be prepared.